it's Nicole from the Pequot Lakes Chamber, and I'm here today at Minnesota Traders with Natalia, Mariah, and Stacy. So thank you for having me, ladies. And I'm excited to hear all about Minnesota Traders and all the things. I mean, I know you're doing some wonderful things, and I think you guys did some new stuff with your menu recently, and it looks like you have a new pager system.
Yes.
We have a lot of things going on. So whoever wants to tell me a little bit more about it. And maybe a little bit about your history, too.
Yes, of course. New items that are releasing, new menu. We also are thinking ahead of us as the patio is going to start to open for the summer. But we did just release a whole new cocktail menu, as well as some new flatbreads, a new wonderful Greek salad that everyone is loving, and a few new breakfast items. We are launching a brunch menu for Easter, and that one will have a nice special toast board on there, which is just going to be amazing and delicious. Hopefully we can put that on the new menu. And then new pager systems, so that way we can have a little bit of an easier flow through the restaurant, and customers can come, grab and go, stay if they want a little longer. It just makes it a lot easier and more flexibility for everybody to just come pick up an item and get back in their car and go along their way. So
I can tell you I had the best meal the other day. I was here for breakfast. I was telling Stacy this, but it's whatever this sweet potato hash or whatever it is.
The hash bowl breakfast hash.
Breakfast hash. It's the best thing I've ever eaten in my life for breakfast. Like, I can eat that every day.
Yes, shout out to Michelle. She is our chef in the back, and she is wonderful. She's bringing some gorgeous homemade meals to Traders. So, yes.
Yeah, cocktails that just came out for spring are on point.
Well, what are they?
Just need spring to come.
Well,
Tell me a little more about
the
them.
Huckleberry gin.
Yep.
It looks like a garden party in there.
It has a little bit of a darker blackberry muddled feeling at the bottom with lots of greens and rosemary and mint, and then it kind of thins out, and then there's a beautiful purple color on the top. So yeah, it's just amazing. But obviously our most popular is the Saint Germain Lavender Prosecco, which is just an absolute must in the morning, middle of the day, or night. It does not matter.
I'm going to come here right when you open and get my Prosecco on the way to work. No.
And we have our fun sip and shop at the end of the month.
And tell me, when is that?
Yes.
April 29th, Saturday.
And we have our local cookbook author coming, and she's going to have samples again, and a little Mother's Day gift set for everybody. And we have permanent jewelry is going to be
Yep,
here.
Permanently North.
Yeah.
We'll have a little pop-up that day.
Wow.
She'll be doing permanent jewelry installs.
So 9 to 2, and we'll have fun cocktails going, and mimosa flights, and all that stuff.
Coffee, of course.
Coffee, and that's April 29th, you said, from 9 to 2?
9 to 2.
Okay. Well, awesome. What else do we have here? So tell me a little bit about your history, right? So how long have you been around? Because I know you've been around for a little while, but I always like to hear the story of kind of the building and like how it became Minnesota Traders.
I do too. I love
how
the
long
story.
you've been here.
Yeah.
So who wants to tell the story?
Oh gosh, well, it started with just a building, and it turned into, hey, maybe we should bring some coffee into this. I like coffee. And then
That's like March of 2021. Is when
Yes.
it became like, let's do this.
yes, so post-COVID, kind of, still coming out of COVID, we just kind of took the plunge, and four of us partners kind of tag-teamed and handled one of us kind of has the coffee, one of us kind of has the building, one has retail, and, you know, everything that goes with it. Yep.
Somewhere.
So how many owners are here in this building that are involved in Minnesota Traders?
There's 4 of us.
Hey.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and we kind of forced the whole building. We kind of took it down, like to stripped it. Yeah, new floors, paint, kind of redesigned it. The bar was a lovely work in progress, a labor of love. And yeah, we worked away at it all winter.
A lot of people do. That's the first thing they say when they come to Traders is, "Oh my gosh!" Just what it has become since the previous years of its raw beauty. And that's simply what they did. They just wanted to know paint colors. They wanted to know all the things.
Yeah, kind of a fresh take, but the space itself offers like so many things.
Yeah.
The premise is really like coffee to cocktail eatery is what we're referring to ourselves as now, and because we want you to come in the morning and enjoy your cup of coffee, brunch, but you could stay all through the day all the way into your cocktails, in the evening hour. It's like a place that we hope you feel like is homey and welcoming and
come
you
back
can get a
and
great bite to
celebrate.
eat.
Celebrate your
Yeah.
life events, bridal shower, baby shower, all
Yeah.
of those upstairs. We can celebrate them.
And I was gonna say, you're not. I mean, already you're having coffee, you're having your drinks, you're having conversations. I see people come in here with all their friends that are like, oh, or I know this person, I know that person, which is great, right? But you also have some offices upstairs, and then do you also have like some spaces that you rent, or is that co-working spaces?
And those are free to the public.
Oh, they're free.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the conference room, we have a lot of businesses, and the chamber
Yeah.
sometimes will come in and rent out that space. It's great for meetings, and you can bring your coffee and food while you're here, so that's extra convenient.
So the workspaces upstairs are free. Do they have to purchase something and then go up there and have their coffee, or do they just go?
Just to prefer to, not bring any outside food.
Yeah.
beverage.
Yeah, we hope
Serve
we can feed you and
I love
give you
it.
great
Keep
coffee.
you full. Caffeinated and full.
I mean,
awesome.
people bring their entire office setup, I would say.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've seen. So, yeah, it's an all-day thing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think the best thing, too, is not just the business meetings that we see even downstairs on this lower level, but high school. We look forward to, like, when the elementary or middle school or high school gets out, they all come join us around 3 o'clock, and that's when we, like, get all lively again. And we see all those familiar faces that come and get their, like, afternoon snack and their chai tea latte, and just kind of sit around and do their homework or meet with friends. So
Yeah.
it's kind of just that little gathering space for everybody.
And speaking of like high schoolers, teachers, you guys offer specials for teachers, and I think you have a lot of different specials that you run weekly, daily. Can you tell me a little bit about a couple of your specials that you have?
Yeah, so for the last 6 months, we've been doing free drip coffee or all sorts of coffee, tea, lattes of any sort for teachers. And we have had local businesses in the area sponsor that for the teachers every Monday. That has been a very successful thing, and so
That's every Monday morning to get
Every
the
Monday
teachers
morning.
starting right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
So
bagels, go.
yeah, discounted versions of bagels and cream cheese. We also have a wonderful breakfast burrito that's just a grab-and-go situation, and then we're recently just launching for local businesses in the area 15% off any of your lunch orders or breakfast orders.
Wow.
So if you're getting lunch for the office, come on in and you can even call ahead and place the order for noon if it's at 10 a.m. and we'll have it ready for you. So yeah, definitely a nice discount.
So the last and final question I have for each one of you is, what's your favorite food on the menu?
Do you want to start?
I know it's a trick question because there's a lot of good stuff here.
Depends on the
Brunch board has got to be a favorite, but it's like a splurge item. So otherwise, bagel sandwich is my go-to.
I need the gluten-free paleo version. So obviously the brownie is fantastic, and the avocado toast because you can make that gluten-free. Yeah.
Yes. I would say flatbread or margarita or bacon apple rosemary is like the best. Or I would say the breakfast pizza is really good, and you can get that with a cracked egg or a scrambled egg. So the cracked egg is just like so delicious, and it just tastes like just gorgeous.
I love it. We just talked about breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, everything. So
And the patio's about to open.
I was
so.
going to say, patio season is coming.
Yes.
Our cocktails are ready for the patio.
Oh, yes, I think a lot of people are too.
Yes.
Half-price glasses of wine on Wednesdays.
Yes.
Big deal, yeah. And then we do happy hour. So stay tuned with that. 4 to 6 during weekdays, Monday through Friday. And then through the patio season, we're going to have some fun specials too during happy hour as well to look forward to.
Awesome. Well, if I want to find you or get a hold of you to get one of those awesome charcuterie boards, how do I get a hold of you?
Yeah, so you can email, call, whatever you prefer. We just need 48 hours in advance. If it's not, just give us a call, see who we have here to be able to put one together for you. And we have all different sizes. So we have done parties of 20 plus, or we've done people who just want 2 or 3, to feed. So I would just recommend emailing info@mntradersco.com, or just giving us a phone call here, and we would love to help. So.
And on our socials, we are constantly posting
Yes.
our specials, new cocktails, whatever we have new that's happening. So
So
Every time I see those photos, I'm like, oh, I want that. Oh, I want that. Oh, I want that.
So that's where everything you can find.
yeah, we're excited to hear what everyone thinks of the cocktails and new menu items. So let us know.
Definitely.
That garden one sounds great
Yeah.
to me. It's too bad it's a little earlier. I didn't maybe
We do
even
have
ask.
NA beverages. We do have a gorgeous NA beverages.
Oh, yes.
We did just get sauna water on tap, as well as we have caked kombucha. So that is all non-alcoholic, so we can serve anyone who is kind of wanting to feel like they're drinking a cocktail, but not necessarily have the alcohol in it.
Yeah, the
So,
NA mimosa flight with breakfast.
yes. So we have all the options.
Yes.
Great. Well, thank you guys again for having me. And come check out Minnesota Traders. And if you're interested in a business spotlight, let me know. Reach out to Nicole at the chamber. And my number is 218-568-8911.